In section 11.1, we discussed how to solve systems of two equations with two unknowns. We started the section by first looking at whether the pairs were actual solutions or not. In this section, we will do something similar. We will start the section by checking whether a triplet, in this case, so three numbers, are the solutions of a system with three equations and three variables. We call these systems of three equations with three variables. So the way we check is, again, just by plugging the numbers in. The first number is normally the x, the second one is the y, and finally the third one is the z. So basically the triplets are always going to be written in the alphabetical order. And to be called a solution to the system, you have to make the first equation true, the second equation true, and the third equation true at the same time. So ultimately what you want to do is plug the numbers in and see if they work or not into all the equations. So the first equation is 4x plus 2y plus 5z equal to 6. The second equation is 2x minus y plus z equals to 5. And finally 3x plus 2y minus z is equal to 4. So I'm going to be plugging 2 into all the x's, into all the equations. And then I'm going to plug in the -1 into all the y's everywhere. And then finally the z, which is 0, into all of the equations. And again, keep in mind all the other numbers have to be carried over. So there we go. I'm just going to write everything down. And I'm going to check, is this equal to 6? And then I'm going to check again, is this going to be adding up to 5? And then again, is the product and the sum going to add up to, let's say, 4 in this case? Well, starting with the first equation, that's 8 minus 2. Which is really 6. This is true. So far, it's good news. The second equation, though, we end up with 2 times 2, which is 4, and then plus 1. And again, is that really equal to 5? The answer again is true. So far, it seems like good news. If the third one works, then we'll be basically finished. The triplet that we have will work. So 6 minus 2, is that really equal to 4? Again, this is in fact true. So because the triplet 2, -1, 0 made all the equations true, we will say that the triplet is a solution. So finally, 2, -1, 0 is a possible solution. So the trick is, though, how do you get the triplet? How do you get these three numbers 2, -1, 0? That's what we're going to be focusing on for the rest of the section here and the next couple of sections.